Alright everybody, today we are reviewing Into Dimension X of Ninja Turtles. So this episode we finally get to see Dimension X properly. And I gotta say it's quite a lot. For sure, this is just like the perfect, bizarre world. The most interesting world the Turtles have explored. Well, besides the 80s world. Second best is Dimension X. So, it all starts when the Turtles are kind of just hanging out. They're just watching TV. They're trying to watch that anime show they're watching. I know we never really talked about it, but I think they're at their finale of that show. So that proves that this show is getting very close to the season 2 finale, which is after this episode. So, Mikey accidentally breaks the tape and shows Donnie, but Donnie's too busy with Krang stuff, but what happens is one of the portals opens for Dimension X, and because they got a message from Letterhead, who's revealed to be alive. I knew he was alive. I knew he was going to be back eventually. I'm surprised he's not actually in the season at all till these last 2 episodes. We finally get the answer. And he's not in it further later, which I'll explain probably as this show goes on. But it's nice to see Letterhead. He gets captured by the Krang, and I'm surprised how tough he is. Like, he's been trying to get this power cell from the Krang, basically. But he's just taken down. And so the Turtles are now ready to go on a daring adventure to go save Letterhead. And then they jump into the portal. Well, Mikey jumps in it first, and then now the Turtles have to go after him. And they wear these these little air breather things. They were in the Mirage comics where they're trying to breathe in space. And so that's what helps them breathe. I always view them as like these little pacifier things like you put on like a baby. I don't know why I compared it to that when I first saw these as a kid. And so, the Turtles go into Dimension X, and I love how it shows how they're going through it. They're like, and then they disappear, and then boom, they're in Dimension X, which is just a giant pink world full of meteorites, crazy aliens. Like, they get chased by a bunch of them, and they're like freaking out because like there's so much going on into Dimension X, and they're looking for Mikey. When they finally do, Mikey, I wouldn't say Mikey's dumb, but he's the least serious of the Turtles. But in this moment, he becomes the leader. He gets his own sort of Dimension X gear. Like, he has like this sort of, like, I don't know what it is. It's like a little alien piece on his head, and he's like got a bunch of straps around him, alien straps around him, and he can do like these cool sounds. They're kind of weird. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he does like these loud shrieks. He does like these weird like sound. I don't know. And then as the Turtles are just exploring Dimension X, they encounter I think General Trag, like the lava monster. Apparently he has a brother or sister, whatever it is, and it's like a silver version of it. And then I think they knock them both down easily, even though those are probably like the hardest enemies the Turtles have fought. And this is their second round with them, or third. And so as this is going on, I think what they're basically doing is just looking for Letterhead. And I think they do finally catch up to him, and they're basically just gonna find their way out. And they have like a little sort of just take down with the Krang, like they're just destroying droids. I do like the part where Raph just rips a Krang just literally out of its body, and then just keeps going. And then Turtles are fighting, and then finally they make their way home, and of course they celebrate. And Leo senses there's a storm coming, and we know that is set up for the season 2 finale. So this is basically like the last regular episode of season 2. And so I'm really excited to review the season 2 finale, and maybe we can review Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze after the season 2 review. So I'm really excited for sure. And I don't know what else to say about this episode. So I think I have to say what I liked. I like the world of Dimension X. Like, it's really like colorful, creative. Like, I just love the mystery of it. And the Smart Mikey stuff, I thought his design looked cool. Like how the turtles are like traveling through different dimensions. That's probably the aspect I liked about this episode. But yeah, for cons, I don't really think I really have one. This is just a pretty simple, fun episode. So I think that's it. Next is Showdown, or whatever it's called. So I'll have to look it up, but I can't wait to talk about it, like I said. Anyway, thanks for watching, and Turtle Power!